Hello.
A similar situation. Um, a kid that does not shout and scream, like she'll listen, she'll negotiate, we'll talk about conditions, and she'll appear to accept. But then we'll do whatever she likes. Um, and then obviously there's consequences where you say, okay, so next week you can't go out Friday night. And sometimes she'll accept those, sometimes she'll find ways, creative ways to get around this. And then tell you at the same time, the more you do this to me, the more I'm going to do it. I'm not going to learn my lesson. It doesn't make any difference. There's no point giving me consequences. And then repeatedly does the same thing. Admittedly, it's nothing dangerous. So
How old is she?
15.
15. I was going to say 15. That sounds like a 15.
But no, but she's been doing this since like 13, 12, 13. And then the thing is also with that is that when we did fight it a lot, we lost our relationship. And now we have a lovely relationship, but we let a lot of things slide. So my question is, at which it's the balance. How do you work it out?
You seem to be managing it well.
Thank
I'm
you.
serious. Like it's not a science. It's an art. You have to see where it goes. It's funny that she tells this to you. I think it your relationship certainly is doing well if she talks to you about it like that and half jokes about it. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean you shouldn't lay the law down. Um, that at what point do you think, I keep asking this in various contexts, how
Mhm.
much longer do you think you'll be having these conversations? Meaning, like, at what point does this expire?
But it already has partly. Basically, she knows that whatever she wants to do, she'll do, more or less, unless it's dangerous, as you said.
But you said, right, so
Because
it's not dangerous. And
we want our relationship with her. And thank God we do have that lovely relationship. But then she'll do whatever she likes. She'll wear what she wants. She'll go where she wants. She'll hang out with who she wants.
but the truth of the matter is that I often tell this to parents. I've said it hundreds of times in many different ways, that if you if you do what I would think is the right approach of balancing this, and especially when they get to 15, going on 20, that you start valuing your relationship more than your rules,
Mhm.
then on the surface it seems like you're getting less compliance, and neighbors who are more authoritarian are having an easier time with things because they don't have to listen to all of this stuff. But I propose to you that a few years down the road, in all likelihood, you'll notice that you'll have much more input in her life, and that's the payoff. So what happens is that they they take what they can get. And look, if you remember, we spoke about what's the magic of 15, because you have early adolescence, and the middle adolescence goes like this, and it starts winding down. You won't have this much at 18 because she'll make more decisions on her own, right? So she's winding it down now. She's 15. As you hear from all the questions here, right? My 15-year-old does that. We joke about it, right? So she's starting to wind down. So naturally, there are going to be more decisions that she'll make. You'll express your opinion, which means here's my value system.
Mhm.
Um, and as long as you're not doing something dangerous, I'll give you some space. And then you know, you stay in the game.
It's comforting. Thank you.
What?
It's comforting. Your
Yeah,
words are
I'm saying, like,
comforting.
there's no guarantees in anything, but if you're putting odds down, what's a more effective way to go, especially at this age? Um, well, I think it was Sippy, right? Who's got a 10-year-old, has 5 years of this till she gets to the 15, right? I'm saying, so, but by
Yeah.
you, no, really is different because it's it's going down slope from here. Meaning that if you were to exercise rule of law, let's say, it's very possible that she'll just do what she wants, and then what are you gonna do? I think you're doing what you should be doing, and again, that doesn't mean that it's not challenging and frustrating, and sometimes you just say, "Oh my God, stop!" But you're in the game. Okay.
Thanks.